with the rise of anti-Semitism around the world, so many Jews are pained and bothered. And they ask themselves, what's going to be? But there is one facet, one element of anti-Semitism which is the most painful. And that is when Jewish boys and girls, our own brethren, join the mantra of the anti-Semites and support their cause. We see this in Israel, unfortunately. We see this in campuses, universities, all around. What do we do about it? And as a matter of fact, I'm standing in a beautiful community center in Levallois. It's a suburb of Paris. And what comes to mind is that this is not a new thing. Here in the streets of Paris, in the 1200s, exactly the same thing happened. Because there was a Jewish boy, believe it or not, who convinced King Louis that the Talmud goes against Christianity. And he managed to get a massive debate with one of the Baalei Tosfot and himself. And of course, he won the debate. And unfortunately, the Talmud was burnt in the streets of Paris right here. And why? Because of a Jewish anti-Semite. And therefore the question is, what do we do? And the fact that today is Hanukkah perhaps can help us. Because there's two festivals that the Jewish people celebrate victory over anti-Semitism. Purim and Hanukkah. But what is the difference between the two? On Purim, Haman wanted to annihilate the Jewish people. He wanted to get rid of their bodies. On Hanukkah, it was different. Antiochus didn't want to kill Jews. He said, I have no problem with Jews. I want to get rid of their Torah, their values. Shabbat means they're lazy. Brit Milah means they deform their body. And so on and so forth. And you'll notice something interesting. No Jew joined Haman. No Jew joined killing Jews. But Antiochus had many Hellenized Jews who said, you know what? He's right. Let's save the Jews from the Jews themselves. So Jews joining anti-Semites is as old as Hanukkah, perhaps even before. But the victory of Hanukkah, when we say that light prevailed over darkness, means that the Hashmonaim, the Hasmoneans, they were able to bring the beauty of Judaism and eradicate even Jewish anti-Semitism. And the question is, what do we do? And the answer is, we must teach these boys and girls Jewish values. We need to give them authentic Judaism. The reason why Jewish boys and girls are joining anti-Semites is because they don't know better. Because they haven't experienced true Judaism. And therefore, when we celebrate Hanukkah of light prevailing over darkness, it's not only in the general term, it's also in our own world. We need to bring our own authentic, beautiful Jewish light to our children, to the Jewish boys and girls. That there shouldn't be even one Jewish boy and girl that hasn't experienced true Judaism, the real essence and the beauty of what Judaism has to offer. And when we can make sure that every Jew is connected to his root, to his soul, and experiences real Judaism, we won't have to deal with Jewish anti-Semitism. Wishing us all a Shabbat Shalom and a Chag Chanukah Sameach.